And their research is all plagiarized, but they're so handsome I don't care.
Look! A Tidewalker!
What? Oh, praise the tides.
Glass blower. Well, that's what they do. They blow the glass.
We welcome you, Divine Envoy.
You are right.
The password is Coral. Now will you change it to Merrids for an Ozen?
To mislead future Tidewalkers?
The password is Coral. Now will you change it to Merrids for an Ozen?
To mislead future Tidewalkers?
Our prophet awaits you.
However, we require a password.
Your powers do not disappoint. Yet, there is a twist.
Tell us, do you trust Tidewalkers? Trust your predecessor? The twist, then.
After your friend gave us the password, we made him an offer.
He would get Ozen if he chose to change the password. Which means your vision might tell you the wrong password.
Do you think your friend fooled you for his own interest?
So, what is the password?
Correct answer. The password is Merrids.
You were right not to trust your friend. His greed was disturbing.
Now, will you change it to Coral for an Ozen?
To mislead future Tidewalkers?
Your heart is full of mischief, I see. Here is your Ozen. So you passed our test. Welcome to the Citadel. May divinity guide you.
Have the water filters been replaced?
Oh, look!
A Tidewalker! So nonchalant, so mysterious.
Incredible. What an honor. Tidewalker, praise the divine. Of course, she will be with Master Ephod in the library. May the tides keep you, Blessed One.
The mystical time vortex, or TV.
Oh, fascinating.
We learned from a Tidewalker's testimony that it was used to project and share the Delta's thoughts.
They could read minds? Wow.
Oh, you there, Tidewalker! Your knowledge of our ancestors is precious. Would you enlighten us about this artifact? Well, please tell us, what does TV stand for?
Fascinating.
Thank you for your insights, Tidewalker. May the tides keep you.
Master, I'm struggling with this passage. Could you take a look?
Tidewalker, over here. The Prophet's children desire to see you.
One moment, please.
You knew about the Ozen deal with Owen, and you didn't tell me.
I was bound to secrecy.
You should have asked Mother to tell me. I always argue for you.
Thank you for calming things down, Tidewalker. Secrets, the mysteries, are a core part of our faith. It's not my place to share. Oh. Another Tidewalker. Apologies. I was observing some married cell samples. Mitochondria had enraptured me. I suppose you're here to see my sister. Ah, your visions. A fascinating capability. I would be honored to speak with you about them.
Ephod, you better not be messing around with my microscope again. I'm already... Oh, Tidewalker. Hello. I'm so glad to see you again. Now you!
Sister, please.
No, I'm not done. You knew about the Ozen deal with Owen, and you didn't tell me.
I was bound to secrecy.
You should have asked Mother to tell me. I always argue for you. You hid the truth about Ozen from me.
You're jealous because for the first time in our lives, I knew something you didn't. Only Mother can decide who is inducted into the mysteries.
I don't understand, Ephod. Why would this be withheld from me? This affects my friends. The Reclaimers, Ayla, the Tidewalkers. We've been making Ozen this whole time. I could have shared it with them. What did he say?
Tidewalker, please. Don't make things worse.
Are you serious? Ephod, come on!
I didn't say that.
Oh, sure. Sure. I'm going to speak to Mother.
Well, that was... Tidewalker, you did not help. Nye cares too deeply for sinners. It's a noble trait, but the secrets we mystics keep have a purpose. Your predecessor understood that. That is not for you or I to decide. I was tasked with introducing you to our prophet, Voot. Come along. Follow me, please. Voot is our mother. Mine and Nye's. She has been awaiting your arrival for a very long time. We all have. We're here. Please, proceed. Blessed prophet, she who hears divinity's word, I beg an audience.
I sense a presence. A Tidewalker.
Yes, one who speaks on behalf of the world we lost.
My daughter's informality has rubbed off on you, as was the case with your friend.
This is my mistake, Mother. Please forgive him.
What comes next is between the Tidewalker and I. My children, leave us.
Sister, come!
Mother, I want to talk about Ozen, where it comes from.
Discussion of mysteries is not permitted in this manner.
I know, but...
Enough, Nye. You are my heir. I ask that you comport yourself as such.
See? What did I tell you?
Forgive me, Divine Prophet, for my petulance.
Tides guide you, my children. Tidewalker, please stand. And to meet you, my child. Your arrival heralds a great change. I am aware that, like your predecessor, you wish to ask about Ozen. Yes, we mystics are the makers of Ozen. But of late, we have been faced with dwindling supplies. A terrible shortage is upon us. I fear that we are witnessing the end times. Ozen will not save us. But you Tidewalkers are a light of hope. You will guide us to fulfill the prophecy. Indeed. Before I induct you into the mystery of the prophecy, you must complete a rite. I call forth the Altars of Truth. Behold, each altar represents one of the 3 beliefs that shape our world. One of these altars will call to you, Tidewalker. There's a relic on the dais behind me. Please bring it here. Show me, Tidewalker. Which of these represents your truth? It is Divinity's will that each person is granted only a portion of the greater truth. To shelter them, and to allow their mind to follow a purpose. The altar of nature. The belief that we must protect the natural world. The altar of mankind. The belief that humanity must be saved no matter the cost. The altar of the self. The belief that you are responsible for your own fate. The altar of mankind. The belief that humanity must be saved no matter the cost. The altar of the self. The belief that you are responsible for your own fate. I see your truth, Tidewalker. You have granted me knowledge. For this, I will always be thankful. And, if I may, I'm curious to know how connected you are to your fellow Tidewalkers. Which altar do you think your predecessor chose? Correct. Your bond with him is very strong. Know that I will ask the same question to the next Tidewalkers who come here. You may leave a hint of your own choice for them, if you wish. The floor is yours. All right. Your initiation is nearly complete. Tonight, you will meet with the Divine. Through me, you will witness its ethereal manifestation in our realm. For now, rest. You have come far. The Protectors will guide you to your room.
Tidewalker, it's time. My mother's waiting for you at the amphitheater. Good evening, Tidewalker. Private audiences with divinity are a rare honor. You should be proud.
Tidewalker, join me. Whatever you see now, be not afraid. As the voice of divinity, you shall hear its word through me. Now, you must close your eyes. The sight of divinity's arrival can be blinding. Divinity approaches. You may open your eyes. Tidewalker, to see you among the living lightens my soul. You have no memory of me, do you? The world has been ravaged by sin, by that poison you call plastemia. I was sent by our creators, the Deltas, to guide the pious. As were you, Tidewalker. There is a place, a great temple, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom is capable of purifying the world, of destroying sin itself, of saving those who believe. You will indeed be made pure. We must hurry. Your arrival heralds the end of times. Purification will be our salvation! Divinity has departed. Did you find yourself moved by their word, as I am? I am so glad to hear that, Tidewalker. Please, get some rest. Tomorrow, you will resume your journey.
So, you're leaving today, huh?
We hope your time with us has allowed you to regain your strength. Good. The prophecy is paramount.
We all have important roles to play in what's to come.
Naya is desperate to talk about her latest mission.
Ephod, this isn't about me.
Of course it's about you. You're smug. I'm sure I'd be the same if I ever got included in anything important.
Well, there's plenty I'm not being included in lately. Okay, all right. I'm leading an expedition of Tidewalkers to search for the Maelstrom. I will need Tidewalkers. We've located a Delta wreck, which I'd like to explore. I believe it contains information that will lead us to the Maelstrom. I'll reach out to you via radio once we're ready to set out.
May the tides guide you, Tidewalker. And you too, sister.
Tides guide you both.